Tia on the other side of the screen. Hello, Shine here. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time, and welcome back if you've watched my previous videos. We have already tackled my tips for the singles and the dating couples. This time we are finally tackling my tips for the married couples. Just a disclaimer though, the things I'm about to share are lessons I've learned from couples I know, also in TV shows I've watched, because I am still part of the group from my first video. The first tip would be to have your family devotion. This is something that I saw my parents do. In my past videos, I've mentioned that we have our family devotion, but aside from that, both of them have their own as a couple. It's their way of acknowledging that God is supposed to be at the center of their relationship. As they both continually get closer to God, they get closer to one another. And putting God at the center of their relationship is the best thing they've done. My mom and dad wasn't a perfect couple, and such a couple doesn't exist. But in the trials they faced, it was God's love that binded them together. Second is to continually express your love. Missing this step is something that I see long-time married couples miss in the dramas I've watched. No matter how long you and your partner have been together, doing things you often did for one another when you were just starting out can actually keep that fire burning. Many times when you spend so much time with someone already, we have the tendency of taking things or them for granted because you're not considering the possibility that you could lose that person and the ordinary days you spent together will become nothing more but a past memory. You keep thinking there's still tomorrow, next time, for sure next year, but we don't have control over such things. Life is filled with unexpected happenings after all. So don't take the opportunity that you can show your love and saying the words I love you to your partner for granted, because we don't really know how much time we have left. The third one is to forgive. For there's no such thing as a perfect marriage. Arguments are bound to happen. And since both of you are still two different people in spite of your similarities, you'll still have different views in regards to something or a different way of doing things. That being the case, misunderstandings and arguments are inevitable. Like I shared in my previous video, communication is vital, even more so in these situations. You gotta talk things out and actually be honest to one another. And most importantly, you learn to forgive. And when you forgive, as much as possible, don't bring up their past mistakes again in the future. Marriage is a commitment. Sometimes your love may feel like it's not enough to get you through your differences. That's why when such a time comes, you surrender it all in the Lord and reminisce your fond memories together. As time passes by, people change, whether it's big or small. Even if you've been married for a long time, you can't know a person entirely. But both of you can continually communicate with honesty and grow together as a couple. As always, thank you so much for watching a short review. First tip, have your family devotion or couples devotion. Second tip, continually express your love through your actions and words, no matter how long you've already been together. And the third tip is to forgive, learn, and grow as a couple. There may not be a perfect marriage, but it can last a lifetime if both of you choose to put God first and continually desire that God is glorified through your marriage. Take care always, and God bless. Bye!